Hi there, welcome back to Number One Geek. It is me, Saz. We're here with something a bit different. Well, something usually do different, something I like to do. We're moulding this helmet here. Basically, both me and my friend Dom, who's there in the background, know how to mould. And we thought that two hands are better than one. And whilst we're at it, we might as well show you proper preparation. Because we have been talking about it in the past. So let's have a look, see how we go. So the first thing we need to do is obviously define what is the neck. Well, the neck is effectively a barrier between the model and the board. As you can see in front of you, Dom is cutting out some card. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to make a circular neck, and we want to make sure that it fits generally around the bucket. The base is just a spare bit of plyboard, and that should be used easily for the base. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure up and try to get an equal line around the helmet. The nice thing about a Mandalorian helmet is that it's pretty much equidistant around the bucket. So we just want a straight line. So what Dom's doing here is he's just effectively making a line to measure out where he feels the neck should be. Then he does the halfway on the cut line, he cuts out little triangles. Why is he doing that? Well, you'll get to see in a very short while, but it's a very innovative little idea anyway. So there we have what I like to call the Kermit the Frog collar, and the reason for that is that it will flare out when it gets bent back over. So what it's trying to do is it's trying to, when you bend card, it can crease and not go the direction you want to. So what he's done is he's cut darts into the cardboard, and then now he's making a score line on the halfway mark to make sure that when it does go in a circle, it will be basically flat against the floor. So that's a really good way of working it out, as you will see shortly. Pushing it down and onto the board, and you've got yourself a nice little Kermit the Frog collar that will work absolutely fine. Now, of course, there's the tricky bit, which is actually gluing in the collar in there. What we've done is we've made sure that there's about a ruler's length or an inch distance for to make the neck of the mould, or what we call the plug. The plug is the bit that actually makes the mould. So we're just fitting it in to make sure that it all fits fine. And then what I have to do is sand down the edges to make sure that we've got as smooth an edge to the cardboard as we possibly can. The reason for that is any sort of lumps will push the cardboard out, and there's a greater chance of stuff getting inside the bucket, which is something we don't really want. So basically Muggins here has to spend some time with the sandpaper to make sure that the edges are nice and smooth, and that's fun. Not. So super glue time. So best thing is it's really good if you've got an extra pair of hands to help you with this, because this is a tricky job for one person to do. This is one of the reasons why Dom and I are doing this together, is that gluing and sticking at the same time and making sure that you've got everything lined up is very much a two-man job, because one person just needs to do the gluing, one person needs to do sticking, and then you can have two sets of hands holding it down tough against it. Just using super glue, just super gluing it straight to the mould. As you'll see as we go round, I just put a pop a clamp on there, and we're just going round periodically, putting it through and making sure that it's all glued down. Now, unfortunately, we do slightly overestimate the amount of stuff we've got there, and it will leave a little bit of a gap. So that's not really too much to worry about, to be honest, because you can always work it out, as you'll see Dom do very shortly, which is just take an extra piece of card, just fill in the area just to make sure that the line is filtered, and we'll just bend it back over as part of the Kermit the Frog neck. Just stick it in, whack it in, and that's about it. That's the first part sorted. This is just getting the neck done. It's quite a simple but effective way of making sure that you have a nice neck. As you can see, the model is sitting nicely on the board, and soon what we'll do is we'll go to the next process step at the next video, which is going to be to seal the whole area up to make sure that we have a nice undercut to be able to do without it leaking into the model. So that's about it for this part of the tutorial. If you like what you like, then press the like button. If you do not like it, press the dislike button. But don't forget to subscribe if you're up for this. Also, don't forget, there'll be more tutorials later. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.